Hello everyone, Noto Addiction here, coming to you with another video. And in today's video, we're going to discuss why I quit drinking alcohol, embarrassing moments. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go on and get into this topic. Now, out of my long time of drinking, I've always had a whole bunch, too many for me to even count embarrassing moments. Like, it seemed like whenever I would get on that juice, whenever I get on the sauce, whatever you want to call it, I just turned into a whole person. It felt like it was nothing I couldn't do. So I would always do little stuff to make it seem like to try to overcompensate for what wasn't there. So basically, it was one time that I was out at a club, right? I was coming out, and this club had some stairs. It had two flights of stairs. I happened to make it up those two flights of stairs by the grace of God. But actually, when I got out there, it feels like my legs just wasn't working after that. I was just so drunk that I don't know, because I was hugging the rail coming all the way up the stairs anyway, that I made it up. But it seems like when I was getting out there, I just started stumbling and stumbling, and I fell out there. There's a long line of people out there in front of everybody. I fell out there, holding on to the little railing with the little loops that they be having when section out the people that's in this line and this line. I held that and I brought down the pole trying to catch myself, and I made that fall down. And everybody was just, there was people laughing at me, but it wasn't people that, it was more like girls trying to help me up and stuff. But I was so embarrassed. I was trying to cover up my face when I was trying to get up, like that's gonna work. And it was just so embarrassing, like to the point that I was just so drunk to the point where I couldn't even adequately walk at the club. I couldn't walk. And to be honest, it might not seem like it's that much, but to be out of your mind in a public place like that, drunk off of poison, and can't even get your motor skills right, can't even control your mobility. That is a very serious thing. And now that I look back on it, anything could have happened. I could have been taken advantage of. Somebody could have ran up on me and fought me and beat me up. I wouldn't have been able to defend myself. Good thing my homie was there to help me up after I fell down, but that was a good thing too. But it's just the fact that I wasn't able to do that for myself, being out of my mind that bad, and it was just so embarrassing to me. That was extremely embarrassing to me. I really walked the whole way back because it was a long line, and I had to walk all the way back past all those people that I fell in front of. I was just like this, just trying to cover up to try to hide the moment, and it was just so embarrassing. Another time was when I had this drinking game, and everybody had like these cards were going around, right? It was people had beers, it was people had liquor, it was people had like some type of daiquiris and margaritas and stuff like that surrounding the table. And there was this one cup in the center. And I guess whenever you played a card and somebody got whatever it was, they poured the drink in the cup. So basically, at the end of the hand, whoever lost will have to drink everything that was mixed together. So that person might be having the beer, that person might have the liquor, this person might have the margarita, this person might have the white, this one might have the brown, but all that's getting poured into one cup in the center of the table. So what happened was I ended up losing the hand, and I ended up having to drink all the cup. I'm talking about this cup has beer, white liquor, brown liquor. It had margaritas. It had everything that was surrounded the table in that one cup, and it was like a nice sizable party cup. And you had to take it to the head after you lost. So I took that to the head, but knowing that I had everything else that I pregame was drinking before the party, it was just crazy. Next thing you know, about an hour later, I just started just uncontrollably just throwing up. I'm throwing up all over my arm, I'm talking about, I just couldn't, I was uncontrollably just throwing up. All that stuff in my system was just wouldn't sit right with me. I was just throwing up everywhere. I was just covered, and everybody was sitting there was like, ew, no. I was like, oh my God, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I was like, oh my goodness, like people will never look at me the same for this. People try to help me out. People stand away from me like I got leprosy or something. Like I got some type of airborne like like they're quarantining me away from everybody else simply because of that. And that was extremely embarrassing because this happened in front of everybody, and it's not even just everybody, old people that I wouldn't see again. These happened in front of my college classmates and bandmates, all kind of stuff like that. So now I gotta face them every day with them knowing that I threw up on myself and all this and that. Everybody spread throughout the campus knowing about that. No, good thing they didn't get it on camera. Oh, that would have probably I would have probably completely just I would have passed away right there. I would have just passed away. All right. But another other very embarrassing moments that I had was one thing that I used to do when I used to get drunk and I'd be in the house just sitting there lit but nothing else to do. I'd be on my phone listening to music, doing all kind of stuff, and sending drunk texts to women, all kind of stuff. Just sending a whole bunch of drunk texts, telling women that I love them and all kind. I'm talking about. I'm saying the most. I'm going real far. I dare not go to sleep single and wake up in my three different relationships, ready to take it to the next level. It was just really like that. I got to the point where it was like people was getting mad at me, people saying I needed help, and I just didn't understand like how noticing how embarrassing that is to people hitting you up, telling you what you did the night before that you don't even remember like that. You just went to bed, you was turned lit, then you wake up and see all those messages that you're like, oh my God, I did it again. And that happened so many times for me. So many times embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry, I was just drunk. I was like, yeah, I was able to salvage a lot more of those relationships than actually destroy because a lot of people just knew I was just drunk texting, but that actually destroyed a couple of relationships for me as well. So just is what it is. But those are some of the embarrassing moments I did and exactly why I quit alcohol. Another one of the reasons why I quit alcohol. No more of those embarrassing moments being under the influence of the poison that I was indulging in, partaking in to feel a certain type of way. And I was actually glad that I was able to overcome that and actually get rid of those embarrassing moments that I've had. Still have embarrassing moments now, but it's not like that. You know what I mean? It's not like nowhere near the level of embarrassment of that. I'm in my right mind. So if I'm gonna be embarrassed, okay, I can deal with it now. But anyway, it's no addiction here. And if you're enjoying the content or you any of this resonates with you or help you in any way, you can like, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, we all can fight addiction together and we all can take it one at a time, one day at a time. Thank you. I'm out. I'm all out of favors. Don't ask for nothing, had enough. They dropped me crazy. And all I did was show them love. They turned into haters. As soon as I would tell them no, don't ask for nothing, had enough. And all I did was show them love. I did so much stuff for some people, they came up and now they never will admit it. They took all advantage of me.